Here's my review of Sisu Road to Revenge. Now, this is a movie that, like, the first movie, I loved the original Sisu. And this is a movie that I really liked. I didn't love it quite as bit as the original, simply because I think it was just a little bit slower. And even at times it tried to go grander, and that's why I think a lot of people liked it. It was even more over the top in many ways. But personally, I kind of liked that slow build of the original. And this movie, I think, has just a bit of a pacing problem. But that being said, I still think that this is a wildly entertaining movie. I think that the villain here is a big improvement over the first movie. Stephen Lang playing him, I believe he's actually like Russian, with of course the villain of the first movies being Nazis. And he's very menacing. He is so good in this movie, and it's almost like it just kind of he's good in that, like, I'm uncomfortable kind of vibe. That's how good and just how sickening this character is. It's great. But like I said, I think that maybe just for me, I think that it moved a little slow, except like at least like the first, because this movie's about an hour and a half. I think a little bit under that. I say like really the first 45 minutes I thought were just good, but it's not nearly as good as that first movie. But I'd say like the back half of this movie, I loved the back half. It was so awesome. First things first, let's just get though into some of the creative kills, even at the beginning of the movie, like when he backs up on somebody and literally one of like the Soviet guys just flies back from after he runs him over with the truck and just flies back into the car of the other like Russians. Oh my god, it was awesome. In this movie, just being like, you can tell how just like smart this guy is, and just having that over the top action where he stops the car so the wood falls off, just so the plane can just just crash and explode. It just has so many over the top suspension of disbelief, because this movie it's like a live action cartoon, but just in the best way possible. It is so cool. And this movie does such a great job of really making you hate the villain, really making you want to see our character just defeat him. Because when he is finally captured and on this train and just goes through all this torture, like, and it is hard to watch torture. It just makes you think like, oh no, this guy is gonna escape and he's gonna do some crazy stuff. And it just makes that build up feel even more worth it, and makes all the action feel that much more epic and nasty and fun. I mean, there's a scene in this movie where he silently has to kill some of these prisoners in like, or like, well, not prisoner, but like these Soviet guards, and he just like before without when someone's about to scream, when he just chucks a pickaxe right in his mouth, and it's just like it's that kind of action, and I just absolutely loved it. Like the whole last third of this movie, once he gets on the train, just so much fun. Or the scene where like it's this kind of thing where like a guy will shoot into a pipe and then just go through and shoot the other guy's head off. Just that over the top, gnarly, disgusting, but wildly entertaining. Just like, wow. And this movie just climaxes with him riding a bullet to kill Stephen Lang's character. It is just, it's that kind of movie where it's so over the top, but you just can't keep your eyes off of it. It's just amazing. And one thing that this movie does good is it allows there to be more of a personal, like you hate the villain more just because there's this personal connection between the villain and our main character's family of our villain, saying how he killed his family, and it just makes everything feel like you could see the rage build up inside of Ivan of Korpi, and it just feels, like he's gonna get he's gonna get what's coming to him, and it just feels like that much more like, oh no, oh no, oh no, and it does such a great job of build up that I just absolutely loved. So, I mean, in conclusion, I just think that this movie, it's still an absolute blast. Even though I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, I would love to see a Sisu 3. I think that would be awesome. Or really just whatever this director does. Because this style of over-the-top, gnarly action is just so much fun. And it's all done in a way with a lead character that doesn't even really speak that much. Like, I don't even remember if I think he said a little bit of words at the end, just like the first movie, but it's just so much fun. It is so wildly entertaining. If you like action movies, like, I don't know how you can not want to watch this movie. Like, 100% check this movie out. It I had some problems with it. I think it is not as good as the first. I think I had some pacing problems with it personally, but I think that the back half of this movie more than makes up for it. It is so wildly entertaining. Definitely check it out.